is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host and longest reigning and current WWE pay-per-view champion, the Hot Commodity ANC. And today I'm covering NXT Gold Rush Week 1, which took place on June 20th, 2023. It was a great night of action. I'm excited to see NXT become a third brand, sort of what it used to be in the past. But let's break down the night and everything that happened. We start out the night with the North American Championship match with the special guest referee Mustafa Ali. We see the North American Champion Wes Lee defeat Taylor Bate in an incredible match. A lot of action here. The end comes after Lee nails a cardiac kick and gets a 3 count. During the match, Ali did a lot of slow pins for both. After, though, Ali raised both Bate and Wes Lee's hand. And that was a little strange. I don't see why he would have done that, kind of playing mind games for everybody here. We get a Gigi Dolan promo, and basically Kiana James is backstage and she makes fun of Gigi. We then see Duke Hudson in the ring, and he's here to celebrate Tia Hale. Duke says Thea will beat Tiffany next week for the NXT Women's Championship. Tia Hale then comes out with cheerleaders and Chase U members. Thea says the biggest accomplishment I have was graduating high school last year. The next week, I will be the women's champion. I'm going to give Tiffany and Andre Chase ass whooping. And then NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton come down. And Tiffany says, you weren't anyone's pick to win the Battle Royal, so congrats. No offense, but you have 0% chance of winning next week. Tia Hale then locks Tiffany Stratton in a Kimura lock, and Tiffany taps out after saying she was not going to tap just minutes ago. So Thea threatening to take that women's title from Tiffany. We'll see what happens next week on Gold Rush if she can do that. I hope not. We get a scene of Schism arguing backstage, and then we get our number one contenders triple threat tag match. We see Anofe and Blade defeat Brookes and Jensen with Fallon Henry and Tank and Hank after Blade nails a flying elbow drop to Tank over the referee and gets a 3 count. I'm excited to see these new teams of Anofe and Blade. They look very cool. I'm excited to see what they're going to deliver to the NXT division in the next coming weeks. We then see, we find out that Raw Underground will take place next week. Roxanne Perez attacks Blair Davenport backstage. Blair was a woman who has attacked some of the women backstage and during the matches, and Roxanne wants to get some revenge. I understand why. We then see Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, talking to Frazier backstage. Nathan Frazier was a former student of his, and he tells him he's proud of his accomplishments and where he's come. NXT Champion Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams introduce themselves to Rollins, and they share pleasantries, and they're happy about it. We then see Cora Jade defeat Dana Brooke after Cora applies a single leg crab, and the ref had to stop the match because during the match, Dana hurts her knee, and the ref, she gets, stretchered, but then Dana attacks. The fans are not into this. Dana, unfortunately, is not a crowd favorite, and she knows it. She even went on Twitter to make a statement about it. I do feel bad because she tries her best to connect with fans, but I think she just can't do it. She's always going to be a talent to bring other people up. We then get a promo from Von Wagner where he talks to Robert Stone in an empty arena. He talks about surgeries where they pulled his face down and they fixed his skull. Kids will call him a monster, and he is happy to be in NXT. And that was a really sad promo. Good to get to see this side of Von Wagner, who's a giant. I'm sorry for him. We find out that Olympian Gable Stevenson will be training Eddie Thorpe for the Raw Underground competition. That will be interesting. We then see Baron Corbin and the NXT champion Carmelo Hayes have a face-to-face. Corbin says, I had an 8-year career that you kids can only dream of. And Carmelo Hayes says, what happened, Baron? At 26, I got a title shot. At 26, you got cut from the Cardinals. You black and gold guys set the bar, but I will create new expectations of my own. At the end of the day, I'm still him. Baron Corbin says, you're a nobody. You're insignificant. When I'm done with you, I'm taking the title, putting it on my mantle, and my hot-ass wife is going to pour me a drink, and I'm going to say, today is a good day. That was a very good promo from Baron Corbin. NXT champion Carmelo Hayes let him say his piece. He let him say his piece, but I am looking forward to see this match this upcoming week on NXT Gold Rush Night 2. We then see Metaphor, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson defeat Jobbers. Really nothing here. Not a lot of action here, but good to see these two women start a team, and we'll see what happens here. We now have our main event, which is very good. The World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins defeats Bron Breakker after 2 stomps. This is a great match, a lot of action between these two. Bron Breakker is definitely going to be a star when he goes up to the main roster. However, after the match, as Seth is celebrating his win, Finn Balor attacks Seth Rollins in the back with his steel chair from behind. While the assault continues, NXT champion Carmelo Hayes and his manager and partner Trick Williams run down, and Finn Balor escapes before anything can happen. So Finn Balor is definitely attacking Seth Rollins from every corner, getting ready for Money in the Bank. This is a decent episode of NXT, and I'm excited for next week. Stay safe and stay uncensored.